Reading from 1 Corinthians 12, verses 14 through 21. Indeed, the body does not consist of one member, but of many. If the foot would say, "Because I am not a hand, I do not belong to the body," that would not make it any less a part of the body. And if the ear would say, "Because I am not an eye, I do not belong to the body," that would not make it any less a part of the body. If the whole body were an eye, where would the hearing be? And if the whole body were hearing, where would the sense of smell be? But as it is, God arranged the members in the body, each one of them as God chose. If all were a single member, where would the body be? As it is, there are many members, yet one body. The eye cannot say to the hand, "I have no need of you," nor again the head to the feet, "I have no need of you." 1 Corinthians 12, Paul's description of the interconnected body of Christ may seem like an odd text for Earth Sunday, but hear me out on this. In our current situation, cloistered as we are at our homes in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are reminded more than ever of how we are connected to each other, how what happens in one part of the world matters across the world. As we have learned all too well, what happens in one place doesn't stay in one place. And even more, what is learned in one place can benefit the whole world. The same is true as we think about Earth Sunday. What happens in one part of the world matters around the world. The eye can't say to the ear, "I don't need you." The mountain can't say to the sea, "I don't need you." The human can't say to creation, "I don't need you." One country, divided by human-made barriers from another, can't say to the other, "I don't need you." We are interconnected. We saw this lived out after the Japanese earthquake and tsunami in 2011. At first, it might have been easy to say, "What happens over there doesn't matter over here." Until in 2012, when debris from that earthquake started washing up on our shores, up and down the Pacific coast. What happened over there came here. What matters to you matters to me. What affects one part of the planet affects the whole of the planet. We see that lived out each year during the wildfire season, when the smoke from one part of our region affects the air quality across the region. In January of this year, smoke from the wildfires in Australia eventually circled the globe. The hand can't say to the foot, "I don't need you." And we see it in how our pollution, carelessly disposed of in one place, endangers life in another. Plastic straws being inhaled by sea turtles. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch, a pile of garbage twice the size of Texas and floating somewhere between Hawaii and California. And of course, the melting of the polar ice caps as a result of our oversized carbon footprint. What happens in one part of the world matters to the rest of the world. We are interconnected. Our current pandemic, with its worldwide stay-at-home orders, has also taught us that stopping also matters. A gift to the earth of our staying home is cleaner air in Beijing and Los Angeles, and suddenly in the canals of Venice, the water is cleared and fish can be seen for the first time in a long time. Now, I know we're not going to stay home forever. No one wants that. But if you needed proof that how we live affects our planet, now we have it. The waters of Italy and the air above our largest cities are breathing again, reminding us that what we do has an impact. The foot can't say to the hand, "I don't need you." Genesis tells us that God created the heavens and the earth and all the creatures that live upon it, humans included. And God looked at all that God had made, and God loved all that God had made and said, "It is very good." We are one earth, one body of creation, interconnected, needing each other. May God give us the grace and the courage and the wisdom to live that way.